And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From the Covey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou keep the fire burning bright. Fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us. Breaking down the moments, from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou with the fan base pride. Talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go Giants. Yes, yes, yes. Eric, Glenn, and Salty Lou, breaking it down. All Giants all the time.
All right, there we go. Brand new intro. We got Lou in there. Lou, how about that? Nice, not too bad. Again, thanks to Richard Kirkley. He took care of that for us, man. He's been a loyal supporter to the channel, so we much appreciate Richard out there with his good Suno AI. He knows how to take care of it. What is that? Surf Monkey, I think, is what is he goes by over there on Suno AI. But that's about the only positive we have to talk about. No, seriously, there were some other guys that were contributors today for the Giants. The one person that wasn't a contributor was Caleb Kilian. Giants blow it in the ninth inning. Caleb Kilian comes in with only a 1-run lead, gives up 3 hits, 3 earned. Giants mounted a comeback there in the bottom of the ninth. Just wasn't enough to get the victory. So, Glenn, the game was, it was dragging. It was a dragging game, but the last inning of this game was pretty damn incredible. Saw stuff I've never seen before.
Yeah, the best thing about the Giants, Eric, when you know. So they go down to the 8th inning. I bet a little in-game tonight, won $900. The team has only blown the lead. When they're leading in the 8th, they're tied for second in Major League Baseball for blown saves. They've 6 times, Eric, in the 8th. They've blown it. We don't have a closer. Blame Buster Posey for this mess. There's no fixing it. It's the same thing every day on the show. We're talking about a bullpen that doesn't exist. And, you can say, the worst thing you can do, Eric. I was getting messages from Robbie Dizzle, all fired up. Oh my God, we're on our way to a win. Clutch hitting. Never count your money at the table. You know that?
Never underestimate.
When Robbie started coming in with the clutch, yep. When he started coming in with the clutch, I figured this is a good one to take a shot at. And easy money tonight, Lou, because this is a team that they can't pull it out. They got no bullpen. So, and I might add, Lou, didn't we expect the Giants to be low scoring today? Again, a sure thing. This team serves it up on a silver platter, Eric. And hey, I'll take advantage all day long. 16 games below 500. There's a team that can lose it late. And they did.
Yeah. What'd you think, Lou?
Well, by the numbers, I know a lot of you people didn't see the morning show, but if you saw the morning show, somebody, yours truly, predicted a 4-3 win, and the Giants were somehow going to blow it on a weird play. But it was just the weird play, obviously, was our bullpen. This was a game where the Giants had chances to add on, and they didn't. And, this is one of the problems with the Giants. I don't care who they're playing or where they're playing at. The Giants always got to add on because we know the problem with the bullpen. Obviously, this isn't the first time that Kilian's done this. Eric Miller's come in to try to close. And what's amazing is he got nobody out. Nobody. That's sort of hard to do when you have a lead. So, again, back to the drawing board. Really sort of ruined. I thought Devers had a great game.
Did.
You got to give him credit. Was on base 4 times and had a nice sacrifice fly. But here's the problem with the Giants. I don't want to see McKay playing for the Giants. I mean, come on. I don't care about injuries. The guy shouldn't be on the league. On our team. He's a AAA player, And then in the 9th, the Giants, again, I say this a lot, they tease you. They had Gilbert leading off. I didn't think he was going to do anything. Then you had Kavanaugh, and then it's one of those things where you got to have some punch. But most importantly, I was a little disappointed more in the coaching staff tonight because Eldridge came up in a big situation. Because Adames is useless. Forget him, right? Here's the key. Someone's got to come by and say, Eldridge, all we need is a base hit. Take a pitch, especially since the pitcher before him had no control. This guy's coming up in a crucial situation. Take a deep breath, take a pitch, and relax. And they don't. And, again, Eldridge is so young. He probably didn't realize how valuable it was. But it would have been nice for Eldridge to get the big hit, get a base hit, or at least tie the game. But it was just one of those things. Nothing you can do. Another Giants loss. And this sort of was a predicament of the season. Bullpen blows it. They have an opportunity, and we've been talking about this last week. No one can come through on the clutch. And last but not least, you know what? You know who I don't want to see anymore? He puts him to sleep. Adames. He is useless. He's now the flavor of this week. Weeks. He's Mr. Useless. Thank God the All-Star break is coming up because I can barely watch him more than 2 more games. Back to you.
And don't forget, this is 2 games in a row. I brought up last night, Eric. This is 2 games in a row now. We quite frankly could have been out of the ball game by the 6th or 7th inning. Colorado, wait till you check the tail of the tape. How many men did they leave on base tonight? Bases loaded, nobody out, couldn't score. It looked like Giants baseball, to be honest with you. 2 teams, quite frankly. I told you it'd be competitive ball. We're seeing some good ball. But
hey, it was battle of the bottom dwellers. That's what it was.
Yeah, 2 teams that are pretty much at equal standing, but Colorado blew it early, couldn't get the runs on the board, and that left the Giants hanging around there. They had the lead. Devers, how many RBIs tonight, Eric?
3.
3? How many on the home run? How many on the home run?
1.
Oh, okay. Anyway, there's a little solo shot for Devers. So anyway, is what it is.
Hey, I'm not going to complain. Hey, no one's on base ahead of him. I mean, what are you going to do? At least
you what's impressive about tonight is Arraez. There's a guy that wants to win. That last at bat, he was upset himself. He couldn't drive. He sort of reminds me with his facial expressions like a wrestler. He's like a wrestler. And if the Giants are going to do anything this season, give him freedom. Trade him to a competitor team or get a sack and sign him. Sign him right now. It's
interesting how you say that. I don't know. We'll talk about this later, but he's willing to extend with the Giants. Talked about it today with John Shea. It was a nice story. So that's something we could get into later. Speaking of tail of the tape, let's go ahead. Let's knock that out.
Wait a second. You're going to get to the tail of the tape. I'm anxious to see how many hits we got today in the run production because according to Jimmy, Devers has been hitting as of late. He's not the problem. Arraez is a star. Who else is? I mean, Arraez gets hot. Nobody else is. When Arraez gets cold, somebody else will step up. It's not enough.
No, you're right. And then when Devers is hot, the other guys are cold. That's just story of the season, man.
But the ninth inning, you had Devers. You had Devers, and you had our first baseman Schmidt included. Yeah,
you had Arraez, you had Schmidt, you had Devers, you had Eldridge. Right?
Still couldn't. So don't tell me we're hitting good. We're not.
Well, yeah, I hear you. But Devers, he's just saying Devers since May 1st. His numbers have been pretty damn impressive. They have been. I mean, it's Devers like so.
Yeah, and we're going backwards. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, that the problem is the rest of the team, and a large part of this. The pitching, and that's going to be the story of this tale of the tape.
And now, today's Giants in Review on Giants Sports Talk Live.
Drive into center field.
Got him.
There you go. Final score. San Francisco Giants 3, the Colorado Rockies 4. They beat the Giants again in that 9th inning. Colorado 4 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. San Francisco 3 runs on 11 hits with no errors. The winner is Cinzatella. The loser is Kilian, also with a blown save. Mija gets the save. I think that's how you say his name, right? Close enough, right? Here's the lineup. Ramos 0-4. McRae came in late in the game, defensive replacement. He was 0-4, but when he did go on base, he wound up scoring. He stole second base and then was able to score on the sacrifice fly by Devers later in the game. Luis Arraez, 3 hits. How about that? And a walk, on base 4 times with 1 run scored. Schmidt with 2 hits and also a walk, on base 3 times. Devers, 3 hits, 3 RBIs. He was the guy that knocked in all the runs for the San Francisco Giants today. Also drew a walk, as Lou said, on base 4 times. And one of those hits, of course, was a home run to right field, which was nice to see. Adames was 0-4, got a big walk at the end of the game. Eldridge was 0-4 with a walk. Lee had a hit today. Gilbert had a hit. Kavanaugh had a hit. Kavanaugh had a huge walk at the end of the game as well. He's the one that got it all started. He in that bottom of the 9th, he got that walk, and then it just went from there. And then Haas came in as a pinch runner. 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position for the Giants. It's not horrible, but they also left 12 guys on base as well.
Arraez, or not Arraez, but Adames left 8 of them on base.
He might have. He had no hits today. Ray went 5 innings. He was not sharp. 5 innings, 4 hits, 6 walks, 3 of them, which came in that 6th inning. How he was able to get out of that, I'll tell you how he's able to get out of it. The next guy that came in, Dylan Smith, saved his ass. Got a pop up to what is that? Just behind third base. Got a strikeout and then had a ground out and stranded all 3 of those runners of Colorado Rockies. And again, the score stayed at 2-1, I think, at that time. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wynn came in for 2/3 of an inning. Nice to see him back. Had a hit. Hinches had a great game. Went 1 1/3. Allowed 1 hit and had 3 strikeouts. His curveball was working today. Kilian, atrocious. Absolutely atrocious, man. I mean, look at this. 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 earned. Miller came in. He allowed a hit and had a strikeout, and he was okay. But again, the story was this one right here. Kilian you don't have a closer, and if you don't have a closer, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to freaking lose games, man.
Did we overmanage late in the game, Eric? I know you feel confident. You want to shut things down, but to take the bat out of Mato's hand. Ramos' hand.
Yeah, I don't know. He was, and to that point,
is
Glenn, that's a good point.
McRae that big a defensive adjustment?
Because the 3 hit.
I just didn't see that.
Freaking Ramos hit the ball hard 3 times. He was seeing the ball well. I don't know why they pulled it. Maybe for defense.
Yeah, but again,
because the Giants were up. The Giants were up. That's the problem. When they pulled them out, the Giants were up. So you want the defense to prevent the runs.
They were up by a run, and you knew, look long range. Look ahead, Eric. You take the bat out of, and then you got McRae coming in. Look at the batting order, Tony. Jesus. Hey, it is what it is.
It is, and I'm not going to fault Tony so much on this one.
I am, because it's just not smart managing.
Well, you are, to a extent that you want to protect the lead with the better defense. And to your point, look, maybe Tony should have thought, yeah, this bullpen is a little weird. Maybe I shouldn't do it now, but who knows? But then you know what's going to happen? You know what would happen, right? If you kept them in there, someone's going to hit a line drive to Ramos. He's going to misplay it. It's going to go by him. And then all of a sudden, and then you know what's going to happen? We're going to come on here and say, why we had McRae. He's a great defender. How come he didn't put him in?
I promise you one thing, Eric. I am not coming on the post-game show with you on Giant Sports Talk Live saying, yeah, hey, I'm glad McRae's in there. I think Lou's saying the same thing.
Well, I'm saying if there was a defensive miscue, I could already hear it. I could hear it because he's a good defender, right? No, that's the only thing that he's good for is he's a good defender and he can run like the wind.
No, don't live in the moment. Look ahead, but play out the game. You got to remember that he's coming up in bat in the 9th. If you need him, you're You're trying to hold. The Giants can't hold. It just all played out. It just all played out Giants baseball, Eric.
Yeah, but Kilian should have closed it. Kilian should have closed it out. End of story, right? He should have.
I can name about seven pitchers that should have closed things out.
Well, and
not just
exactly.
him.
Okay, and okay, this begs the question. Lou, kicking it to you. Who does this fall on?
I think Tony V. I think Eric Glenn brings up a great point. Probably one of your best points all year, to tell you the truth, because I didn't even notice that. I just don't like McKay. But I think you bring up a great point, especially when the game is only 2-1. Okay, it's not like it's 4-1 or something. It's 2-1, and you're putting a sort of a shady guy in. The other thing too is I think what we got to talk about more is we got 11 hits and we got 6 walks. Let me repeat that: 11 hits, 6 walks. That's 17 people on base, and we can only score 3 runs. That's not a winning combination. You know, that's pretty bad. You know, the other thing too is it goes back. You know, they had a great game yesterday where they scored so many runs. It's just amazing. The next day, they can't repeat it, even though they had a lot of chances. So the other thing, too, is, I know, they held him down. He blamed the bullpen, but, Ray didn't pitch that well. That 5th inning was like, or was it 6th inning was like Houdini. It was Houdini. They had bases loaded, nobody out, and they couldn't score. I also thought the reason why I blame the coaches a lot, in that inning, even the announcers, now I wasn't listening on TV again because I can't stand Kruko and Kuip anymore. They've lost it. But on the radio, they kept saying, beware of the bunt. Beware of the bunt. This guy's got wheels. Beware of the bunt. Beware of the bunt. The guy put a nice bunt down. But my God, Casey was so far back. He had no chance. And when he got the ball, there was nobody covering. The shortstop wasn't covering third. There was nobody even at third. So I'm glad he didn't throw it because that was actually a pretty smart play. But, these coaches now, we're done half the year. It's not, that's stuff that you got to talk about. And what was amazing is, didn't they have the bullpen or the pitching coach go out before the guy bunted to talk about that? The pitching coach came out, right? And I assume that's what they spoke about. Hey, what are we going to do if the guy bunts? And they didn't do anything. So, again, you have a pitching coach go out. This is what we're going to do. They just don't listen. Or
you could totally see it. You could totally see it. There was no outs. They had guys on first and second. Now it's like McCarthy can run like the wind. He's going to bunt. Yeah. You could see it. You could totally see it's coming. And
did you see where Schmitty was playing late in the game? He was practically playing the outfield.
Yeah, he was on the grass, but he wasn't in far enough. He should have been a little bit further. Honestly, I would have made that throw.
On the grass? Yeah. You mean the outfield grass?
He was no, he was on the infield grass. I saw the replay.
Lou, help me out here. Where was Schmidt playing, Lou?
He was behind third base.
No, he wasn't.
He was a step into the grass.
Because he was in the grass. He was going to cover third, but no, the pitcher. I forgot who Ray didn't do anything. I mean, it's just bad baseball.
You know where I had to complain because I was watching because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, he had to been playing in the dirt, and he wasn't. He was actually he was in the infield grass. But he has an arm. You know what the problem here is, Lou? The guy has an arm. He could have got the guy out at first base. The guy on third is not going to go home because Eldridge is going to be able to throw home. No way. He'd be out by a mile. I don't know why he didn't try to throw the first base, at least get the out there. At least try to get the out. And maybe that changes the inning. I don't know. But he should have made that throw, and I don't know why. The dude could throw like 90 miles an hour. I don't understand
how the fans can see it, but the coaches and the ball players don't. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And again, but tonight's game was sort of the Giants' whole season in one. Couldn't hit in the clutch. Bullpen, you give it a lead, they blow it again. Giants get 17 runners on, but only get 3 runs. I mean, that's sort of hard to do.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, 100%. You can't get 11 hits and draw 6 walks and then score 3 runs. I mean, one guy. Hey, and one guy is only one guy was responsible. The meat of the order took care of everything. Arraez had 3 hits. Schmidt had 2 hits. Devers had 3 hits. So they took care of business. Everyone else, not so much. I'm going to ask you guys something. Was that a catch? in right field early in the game? Was that not a catch? The outfielder for Colorado Rockies? It sure as hell looked like a catch to me, and I don't know how New York said that wasn't a catch.
So you're not
the ninth inning one, but
not the ninth inning one,
No.
the early one. It was like
it was in his glove. It didn't hit the grass at all.
It hit the grass.
It didn't hit the grass. It hit his
It did.
glove.
That was the ruling.
No, that's the ninth inning. Oh, okay. The ruling is it, but it didn't. If you looked at it, his glove was laying on the grass and the ball hit the glove. And I was like, how is that not a catch? It was weird. The ninth inning one, yeah, you could totally tell that hit the grass and it rolled up into his mitt. But that was a weird call. I didn't understand that one. But anyways, to go back
Eric
to the
and Glenn,
Giants.
have you guys ever seen that play in the ninth where the umpire calls an out so people stop and they go back?
Yeah.
And then you had the replay?
I'm surprised Colorado, if they had been on the ball, you would have reviewed that, then it would have been a double play.
Well,
he did go down. He threw it in and he tagged, they tagged second. Then they threw to first with both guys.
Yeah.
But I think when the umpire automatically calls out, and if
then
you reverse it, automatic dead.
It's kind of frozen.
Well,
Again,
he called
I've never
out.
seen it.
Now, Pettis, I guess, told all the runners to go back because he thought it was a catch. So they all went back. But because the review wasn't ruled as a catch, it didn't matter whether or not the umpire said out. So it's a base hit. That was weird,
Who
man.
made the call? Wasn't it the first base umpire
First
made that
base.
call?
First base,
The crew
not
chief.
the second.
Not his job.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. This is a weird
Giants
game,
baseball.
dude.
Nothing like it.
Weird damn game, man. Whatever. Hey,
The only
like I
thing that
said-
wasn't weird was that we lost. And you saw it coming.
Yeah.
I see these things, Eric. God. This team stinks.
Hey, what's up, Kyle? Haven't seen you in a while. Trade Webb, Ray, Roop, and get back some combos, 6 or 7 players, prospects, or a draft. Well, the draft pick ain't going to happen. But, yeah, you could get prospects. Yeah, I understand, man. Hey, would you guys be upset if they didn't trade Arraez and they wind up extending him? Would you be okay if they extended Arraez?
I just think you got to move off them because we got too many holes to fix. If you don't trade somebody, how are you going to get any better? You got to make the moves. You got to start over.
But you need
And
a second
somebody
baseman.
Huh?
You do need a second baseman.
No, you've got a second. We put Schmidt at second base.
What if they move off?
Chapman ain't going anywhere, so you got him over at third.
If they move off of him, then you got Schmidt sitting at third base.
How about trade Arraez and then re-sign him in the offseason?
Yeah,
Do
don't
that too.
worry about re-signing him now.
Could
Why
do
are
that.
we talking? And what are you going to say, Eric? What are you going to say if these guys aren't dealt? Webb, for example. We're still about 3 weeks out, Eric, from the trade deadline. And what happens with the trade? We're 20 games out, and we're still not trading guys. I got a problem with that.
They're going to be trading guys. They're going to be trading
Logan
guys.
Webb should be number one. He should be number one. He should be out there and not go public. Not go public and say, "I'm not trading him." No, you go out there and said, we could consider that.
Yeah.
This bullshit from the team. Well, we're not trading him.
But,
If
hey,
they don't trade him, they're idiots.
so you getting.
If they do trade
So-
him, then we were lied to again.
So
We got a
we'll
couple
see how they
super
go.
chats too, Eric.
Yeah, I saw him. I'm gonna get to him right now. Cool
And I
breeze.
think ownership, guys like Larry Bear are probably the ones who are screaming blue.
Larry
murders.
Bear is the
Don't
least of
trade
your
him.
worries,
Don't trade
guys.
him.
I'm telling you, Larry Bear has not much to do with it. This is Greg Johnson,
You don't
Buster
think he has
Posey.
say with ownership?
No,
I
no,
I
no,
disagree.
no. Greg Johnson, he is your principal owner. All Larry Bear is, he's the president and CEO or CFO, and he doesn't have he has a percentage, but he doesn't have the biggest percentage. It's Greg Johnson making these decisions along with Buster Posey as your POBO. Those are the guys.
Greg Johnson isn't a baseball guy. And if Larry
Well,
Bear
we know that.
keeps whispering sweet nothings in his ear saying, if we keep this guy, it translates to making money. We want to make money.
Oh,
It's
that
not
may
about
be-
wins, losses, it's about money. I think Larry Bear's big mouth, his big beak will be all over that. And his nose stuck in that.
I don't know about that. We'll see. I
Well,
don't,
just
like I
tell
said,
me
I don't
why.
think
Tell me, before we go to the super chat, then tell me why. Just once and for all.
because
Go on, everybody go on record today. Why
Once-
wouldn't you trade Logan Webb?
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying that. Hey, go for it. If you're going to get back what you can. Now, if the get back is being lowballed, well, then you don't do it. I mean, you're not going to settle for. He's got to be your prize, so to speak. So if you are going to trade him, then you better be asking the world for the guy.
I don't think you get lowballed. I think you're going to get enough. Make the deal.
We don't know, and that's gonna be between the Giants and whatever club that they decide to work with, if it indeed happens. Cool Breeze, $5. Adames is trash. Comes up with the entire right side of the infield open, and he tried to pull every pitch he saw. Fire the guy who built this crap. Cool Breeze coming in strong with a 5. Thank you.
Bye,
Rob, what's up, Rob? $2. Message should lose his job during the break. Again, that is the pitching coach. You know what's funny, Rob? You know one thing you never heard anything last year about the San Francisco Giants was the pitching coach. JP Martinez was fantastic. I've heard nothing but good things from JP Martinez, and they decided not to keep him, and they wind up going with this guy, Justin Message. So, hey, maybe he has to take some of that blame, Rob. Thanks for the $2, dude. Oh, everyone's chiming in on Adames. Adames has really fallen off. Can't even watch Adames' at-bats. It's sick. I can't disagree with that, man. I can't. You know, you don't pay someone $180 million and the guy batting 220 something. That's rough. And then we've already talked about the clutch hits or the lack thereof.
Good take. Posey. He thought Adames and Chapman were core to build around. Posey also thought, well, Walker might be a closer. Posey doesn't have what it takes. Doesn't have the gonads. Lou says he doesn't have the gonads to be in that position.
Maybe.
Right, Lou?
Maybe.
I think
well,
anybody else in his position and say he's not Buster Posey, everyone would want him fired.
That's correct. If this was Farhan Zaidi,
anybody else,
people would be absolutely livid. And hey, if we want to be truthful, if Bob Melvin was managing this team, people would have already been calling for his head months ago. Right?
I agree with Kyle. Manasian. He'll be the fall guy because, it's Buster. Somebody's got to answer. It'll be him. I'm telling you, Kyle, you're right on. Somebody will answer, and Buster's not going to be mad. And they're not going to get rid of the manager. That's a Buster move. 1 year in, they're not going to trample all over that. They're going to call this misfire. They're not going to get rid of the manager. Buster would never allow that move to take place.
He would step down first.
Yeah.
Would he quit though? Rob makes up a good point.
I don't think he quits. He gave up a lot to take this job. He ain't quitting.
Yeah, no, he's going to get the same job back at Tennessee. And you still got the money. You got to pay him. He's still getting paid. You still have to pay him the other, what is that, $6 million over the next 2 years. It doesn't just go away.
I don't think Tony's a quitter. And you can't be paying two managers, Eric, to sit at home and watch the games.
Oh, you don't think so? But this is the San Francisco Giants we're talking about.
This is the San Francisco Giants who don't like they're pinching their pennies, Eric.
No, I know. Yeah, but remember, Bob's money's coming off the books next year, so you can afford to pay Vitello if he decides to quit and go back to.
So you've got one manager you're paying right now. We're already guys in the chat are talking about, well, let's get rid of this guy. I mean, but ownership would never trade a contract and eat some money. No, let's just pay managers to come in on 1 year deals and get rid of them and have to pay them to stay home. I stay home. I don't get paid, Eric. You got to get up and do your job.
This is Major League Baseball, man. JB, $2. Adames had 8 left on base. Talk about a black hole. That's not earning your keep.
I told you.
Not earning your keep. Yeah.
And let me ask you something, Eric.
Terrible. Oh yeah.
Something that I'm asking you this wholeheartedly because I do not know the answer. All right. How much I've never heard anybody bring this up. How much is Buster Posey being paid in his position?
I have no idea. I don't think that has ever been released because he's still an owner. So I don't know how that works.
A couple extra points.
I'm sure he might have.
Instead of owning 2.5, maybe it went up to 5.
Instead of paying him, maybe they give him a more percentage in the ownership. Yeah. I don't know.
Here's more owners. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man.
We'll see on special event weekends. Lou's favorites. Getting the chairs out.
Man, oh man.
Everything's amateur with this team. Jesus. Get in your seats early. And then they bring the chairs out. And they got the guy down on the field every time, Lou. I don't know what it sounds like down there, but when you're up in the third deck, all you hear is the wind's blowing. You can't hear them on the mic. It's just amateur hour, this organization. I thought it's amateur hour.
And by the way, did you guys see the attendance tonight?
34,000?
Somehow, 31. It was 30. Here, let me get back.
I saw 34.
30.
Yeah.
34.
Because the Valkyries were on the road tonight, Lou.
Yeah. Right? Which I thought was, 34,144. It was 35,044 last night. And last night.
It looked like there was more people today than it was yesterday. Yeah, it didn't add up.
Pretty soon there'll be more seagulls flying around. Then they got fannies in the seats.
I was going to bring that up too, just for conversation. I was like, they said there was more yesterday, but there's less today. But it looked like there was more in the park today than there was last night. It was weird. Well, see, and the Rob says they need to replace Manasian with an. Well, here, I'll tell you something, and I don't profess to know. Maybe Manasian knows what the hell he's doing, but if he's getting trumped by Buster Posey, then what he's supposed to do?
I was just going to say, you bring somebody else in, are they going to be able to work? Who's calling these shots, Eric?
That's the thing. Maybe Manasian has made some good decision making and told Buster and ownership and say, hey, maybe this is what we should do. And then next thing you know, Buster goes, maybe I want to go a different direction. Because the buck stops with Buster. He's the Pobo. I don't think
but then there's too many people.
But I don't know.
Maybe there's too many people in the decision-making process, Eric. You got to have one crew chief, man. You can't have guys, okay, we're going to do this deal. No, Larry talked to ownership, and they don't want to part with this guy. I'm like, come on. The general manager's hired to do a job. And then you're telling the general manager, well, you got to answer to Buster. Enough. Give a guy a job, and he doesn't answer to anybody.
So I don't know if you guys saw today on KMBR, they had somebody on, and they said, Buster, he is so ready for the draft. And then one of the guys said, well, first of all, you probably want the shortstop. He'll be gone. You're not sure who you have as of, until the third pick is done. You don't know who's going to be available for 4.
Correct.
And I think the thing is, and, just so you guys know in the chat, Eric's going to be going live when the Giants pick their selection. We talked about this on last night's show. Buster can't screw this up. But here's the problem. We might not know if he screwed it up until a couple of years.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get somebody because if you notice, I think, Eric, when you talked about last night, in the top 6, 4 of the guys are already in the majors. That's what the Giants need. They need a difference maker. We talked about the Reds with Burns, their pitcher. That guy's an all-star this year. He got selected last year. So that's what the Giants need, and if they don't, again, we're putting a lot of faith in someone that has been a disaster the first year and a half as the president of baseball operations. So I don't know if it's his pick. I don't know if it's somebody else, but this is one of the things, again, who knows? It could fall in their lap, but these are the Giants we're talking about. The same people that said, oh, God, you should see our AAA guys. Oh, that have just screwed everything up. So I think we just got to, take a step back, let them do the work. Hopefully we pick a player that can help us sooner than in 2030. And then, from then, I think Buster's got to really do something because I read an article. He said, Susan said the same thing. If the Giants don't win, it's going to be a fire sale. Well, then you know what? If they don't win, and they're 18 games, there better be a goddamn fire sale because all they keep doing is talking, but nothing's happening. It's just one of those things. And I don't care if they got to eat the money. It better come.
It's coming. You watch.
I don't want to see this team next year with a year older or 2 years older.
Yep. It's going to come. Look, trust me, man. There is no way that this is not going to be a fire sale. This is
look
going to be a fire sale.
Look at the ball clubs we watched on the field the last 2 nights. Don't you feel in your heart of hearts that Colorado has a much brighter future with all these young guys?
At least with the lineup, they got a pretty good lineup. I like their lineup.
I like
pitching stinks.
Every team we watch is a mix of young guys. The draft picks, like you brought up, and Lou just brought it up again tonight. They drafted guys who came in and played. The top draft picks. They're coming in and playing. They're not, we're going to leave him in the mind. There's a 4-year, we can't rush this guy. Stop it. Get me good players. Get me good young players and let them play. I've been saying that for 3 years now. Oh, no, but we got to have old farts and 6-year contracts and 7-year contracts and overpaying bums. And I don't know. I just no pitching.
No, yeah.
Eric, we don't have a pitcher.
I know.
We don't have a pitcher by name in this organization, man. Webb, he's not even pitching like an ace. So don't give me he's an ace. We got nobody.
Was this the last game we've seen Ray in a Giants uniform?
It might be one more. Who knows?
It might be.
Okay, what happens if Webb gets rocked again?
We got the break coming up
after the All-Star break.
Sucks for the Giants.
You're almost sort of stuck. You almost got to keep him if he has another disaster. I mean, again, it's just one of those things. I mean, it's sort of like one of those things. Everything that can go wrong, and I just hope the Giants brass don't use this. Oh, it was one of those years. Well, then you can't say the same thing about 2021 where everyone had a great year, and that was the last time we made the playoffs. So if you take that out, it's been a decade where we've been mediocre. You know what I mean? You
21.
Can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, 2021. Everybody had a career year.
Yeah, 21 when the Dodgers knocked us out in the first round.
Yeah. You know, but they're going to say, oh, well, everything went bad. Oh, well, Webb had a problem. He was on the EL. Oh, well, Chapman hurt it. Oh, I'm just sick of the excuses. I just hope get a sack, get rid of all the dead wood. And, if you're going to go young, go really young. Get rid of it. Even if you have to eat the money, you're going to have to eat at least one of the contracts. But if Buster can somehow get rid of 2 of the big contracts, I'll be happy. Even if you got to eat it. Even being a season ticket holder, I got to pay more money. I just don't want to see him anymore. I don't want to see Adames. It's so hard to watch. Boring.
Well, I'll give credit. To the New York Mets and how abysmal they've been trying to put a team together probably the last 4 or 5 years. They brought in veteran pitchers, didn't work. At least they move off them and they keep making moves. And they went out and got Soto last year. At least they're active. I just don't see us being active enough, Eric, especially in the offseason last year when you knew a lot of the problems that faced us. The problems lay ahead. You can go back to 2016 when we lost to the Cubs, Eric. When we lost to the Cubs last time, a major playoff run. No I know it only lasted 1 round, but we had no bullpen. They knew they needed bullpen. And Kruko, he just lambasted them on the radio the next day. He goes, they knew what they needed to do. Nah, we're not going to do it. And what happened? They went through everybody. Bochy had nobody left. This team is more worried about, the cash register. I keep hearing the sound of like, are you being served coming on TV? I hear the cash register going ching, 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 and not enough about winning baseball. The Mets will go out, change philosophy. That owner will spend money. Why? If it don't work, he'll try. This team doesn't try, Eric. What are we doing? Who's calling the shots? There are too many, not just on the field, too many unanswered questions off the field.
Yeah, that's been part of that's
getting paid. Who's calling the shots?
That's a big part of what's going on with this season. So,
boy, between War Hello Kitty drone night that they just announced the other day, and Glenn not back here to get his SpongeBob corduroy hat.
Oh,
we got to get him
that's
back
tomorrow,
here
right?
In a couple weeks. Yeah,
isn't that tomorrow?
Yeah,
right on, JB. Hey, was tonight the black light fireworks or something?
Black Soul fireworks night.
What is that?
I got a feeling let me guess, they put the fireworks to soul and jazz type music. That's what I'm guessing, huh?
Who cares?
It's,
I don't like what
three fireworks
DJ
night in
Amani
one
plays
year.
to begin with.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, I bet you it's more exciting than Giants baseball. Come on now. I'd rather go watch some damn fireworks right now.
Yeah, but look where I live, Eric. I go up on the roof. I can watch it for free.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you'll be good to go. But if I got a ticket to the game and you saw this freaking, it got exciting at the end, but with the loss, hey, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy some fireworks. I ain't gonna complain.
Like the Beatles say, you should have a ticket to ride, Eric. Ride on Eddie here and forget about this lackluster performance of a team. I don't know why, dude.
Hey, we already know. God, we said this. We said this a month ago that it's 2026 is abysmal. It's just what are the Giants going to do to correct this? That's all.
You guys want to know what's crazy? Is the guy that pitched the bottom of the eighth for Colorado? He got the win. He's 9-1 this year.
Yeah, since it's
9-1.
Yeah,
that's a guy in the bullpen that knows what he's doing. 9-1.
He might be getting traded. Wouldn't be surprised seeing him getting traded. What do we got here? Yeah, the break-even quote. The quote. Buster sold good pitchers in.
Black Heritage Night. No, they were having Black Soul fireworks. I don't know what that is.
I think that's what it is. That's what I'm guessing.
Black Soul fireworks.
Hey,
I was like,
I
all I could think of, Lou. Come on, Lou. All I could think of was, how are we going to see them?
Yeah, you're thinking that they're going to be not bright fireworks, but
like black and white.
Dark.
Hey, how are you going to see them?
I think they're talking about the type of music that was probably going to be played with the fireworks, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Giants make more money trying to sell at the current theater than Oracle Park. Only the Royals and the Angels have less wins. Hey, it is what it is, man. Like I said, a battle of the bottom dwellers. What are you going to do?
Here's my other thing. I know it's rough. I know we're excited because we have next week off during the week until they open up in Seattle. But say Giants lose the next two games. Okay, we wind up 18, the worst record All-Star break. So are some heads going to roll, and can something happen during the week?
Maybe.
Okay, and what are you going to do with Kilian now? This is now twice he's gotten thing. Are you going to DFA him? I want them to
probably
DFA
just not going to be the
every
closer.
one of these guys.
Yeah,
but I don't want to
definitely
see
ain't gonna
him.
be the
It's
closer.
like, what? Like, why is Buffoon still in AAA? Just DFA him. I don't want to see these guys anymore. I'd rather see someone like Tristan Beck, where at least he did it 3 times and he didn't give anything up. The problem is you can't bring him back up because that was his last option. So you bring him up to the majors. He it's either going to be an all-out release. But, I mean, it's just Eric Miller. I mean, has not been the same. I mean, all these guys that we put up, it's the same thing, just like our lineup. The same crap that got us to 16 games under, we keep putting out. And as Marty says, I don't care that they play the games. I've seen the results before they happen.
Like Lou says, it's all about putting out, man. You got to, right, Lou?
Freaking
You
sucks,
said it,
man.
not me.
Isabel,
they're not going to get rid of Tony V. They're just not. They're just not. They're not going to blame it on one guy. The one guy who should get the blame is sitting upstairs.
I tell you what, something exciting tomorrow draft. Look at that. In about 10 hours, the draft is going to start commencing in Philadelphia.
You get so excited about this draft, Eric.
Worst
draft in sports.
You know why? I want to see what the Giants are going to do for the future. That's all.
If they don't draft it, they got to draft a pitcher.
Look, in the number 4 pick may not be a pitcher, but will there be a pitcher somewhere in the 20 rounds? Yeah, there's going to be some pitchers that are.
Why would they draft a pitcher?
I think they're going to draft a pitcher. I just don't think they're going to get him at the 4th round. They could be able to. They'll probably get the pitchers that they want
Why? Then who are we going to draft?
Probably the Eric Booth Jr. That's what people are saying. So we'll see what happens.
And what position is he?
Outfielder. Supposed to have elite speed, contact guy. So we'll see what happens.
I don't know. We have elite nothing with arms. So get me some pitchers.
Problem is,
Come on.
you're going to waste a pick at 4 if you're going to try to go after a pitcher, because from all intents and purposes, they're saying that Flora may not be the guy that the Giants want for whatever reason. And
What are
I
you
guess there's a
talking
lot
about?
of
Black Heritage Night. Stop with the gaslighting. Except Rachel, we Canadians. I am Canadian. What are you talking about? I am Canadian. It was black. It was Lou. Do you know the official name of it, Lou?
No, but I'll look it up.
It was Black Fireworks Night, and I had no clue what black fireworks were. Did you know, Eric? I still don't know,
No,
to be honest.
I have
It's
no idea.
over now.
I'm watching. I'm not attending the game, so I wouldn't be even paying attention to that. I'm watching on TV.
You and the you unlike the 34,000 who always show up, I guess.
Right? Exactly.
Fools.
Exactly. Ryan Lee.
Okay, Lou, what do you got?
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
I already took it down. They only have the Aloha shirt.
Oh, that's what
also-
everybody needs. Another Aloha
And
shirt.
tomorrow's dog day, so you're allowed to bring your dog and sit in the bleachers.
Well, this team has gone to the dogs.
Yeah, ain't that
perfect.
the damn truth.
And then
Perfect.
Sunday's the SpongeBob SquarePants hat.
I thought they announced on the
On
Croup-
TV the
Croup-
wrong date,
right,
didn't
let
they?
me down. Yeah.
Yeah, they said it on the 11th. I remember that.
Just looking at the chat.
Oh, well,
Robert,
you
what the
can't
hell?
can't keep a good
Dude.
man down.
Bro, what are you doing? Why are you staying up till this late, man? That doesn't even make sense, man. Seriously, Robert, dude. Go drink some warm milk or something. Some warm milk and a raw onion, and you'll be good to go.
When's Cat Day? That's more along Eric and I's lines right there.
He's probably up because he wants to see the Wimbledon final tomorrow. So,
There you go.
understandable.
Justin, what's up? Our friend in Massachusetts, $5. Red Sox are stuck in Chicago until 3 p.m. and won against the Mets. They've won 7 in a row. Hey, Red Sox, man. Ever since that series against the Yankees, they've been playing some really good baseball. How about that? Congratulations, Justin. You're actually 7 in a row. I don't even know what that's. What is that, Justin? What is that like to have your team win 7 in a row? We have no conception of what it's like to win 7 in a row.
I'd like to know.
0. Whoop. My God.
They're only a game and a half out of the wild card. They got to jump 4 teams.
Man,
Robert-
maybe they won't be sellers.
Robert's coming around. Look at this. It's the same script for the Giants. Robert, I can sense a little pain.
Angst.
agony
There's some
in your voice.
angst.
Yeah. Angst.
Without a reliable closer, a team can't succeed. Been saying that for quite some time, Robert. Whatever.
We knew that guy at a Rutgers coaching in Walnut Grove, Eric. Get out there and win.
Yeah.
Get out there and do it.
Cryptic says, I'm taking my dog tomorrow. I'll let him take a dump in the park since it will match the Giants play. Hey.
Ooh.
Hey.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe the Mets have more wins than us. That's how bad it is.
I thought the Mets are at the bottom.
No, they're
Really?
ahead of us now. Yeah.
No shit. So what is it?
Yeah.
Colorado Giants and then the Mets? Or is it?
Yeah.
No shit. Wow. That's terrible.
I'm
That's
just waiting to
terrible.
come on. I'm waiting to. Aren't you guys deep down, Eric? Aren't you waiting to come on the show and say, "Worst team in baseball"?
Oh,
It's been coming.
it's coming. It's coming, man. Because the team is going to get worse here with all the trades. If that's
Who do we got
possible.
pitching tomorrow?
Good question. Let me look. Afternoon game, if I'm not mistaken, right? 1 or is it what 105 or
Maui.
Oh,
Maui.
Jesus.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'm not even going to check the line tonight on that game.
No.
Rockies
And
will be
who's-
favorite. In fact, let me check the line on that right now. I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, 105 start. Kyle Freeland is going to go for Colorado.
I'm going to take my chances with Freeland before anybody in this Giants team.
From according to ESPN, San Francisco minus 157.
This team's made me so much money this year. I love them.
Kyle
I do.
Freeland's
Lou.
got a ERA. There you go.
So today, the Giants. Oh my God, Lou! I'm betting the Rockies tomorrow. They're paying $225 just out of the gate. Giants paying $165 with this guy pitching. Come on, hey, serving it up. I'll take that all day long.
And then after the All-Star break,
I bet them when they're winning, and I still win 900. I bet them when they're winning, and I still win. So hey,
it happens. And the schedule, to tell you the truth, the second half, this is what I'm a little worried about. It's a little bit easier. I mean, Seattle, they play at Seattle and they play at Kansas City. Then they come home for Anaheim Angels. And by that time, Anaheim might have already traded their, a couple of their good players. And then reality hits. We have Milwaukee here. And, Milwaukee is one of the best. Then we go to San Diego and we go to Texas. I mean, they got a chance, but as I've said,
we're going to be the worst team in baseball. So I don't even look at anybody else coming into our yard or where we go on the road, because just think of it, Lou. You're looking at other teams saying, well, we got a shot. The other teams are saying, yeah, we got a shot at a sweep.
Yep.
Nobody's bad.
Hey, remember, Lou, they were talking about that when the Giants started the series against Arizona. Arizona's not playing well. Giants should be able to win a series. They lost the series. Oh, we're going to go to Colorado next. We should be able to win a series. Lost the series. Oh, we're going to come back home and play Toronto. We should be able to beat Toronto because they're bad. Lost the series. Oh, Colorado's coming in right behind them. We should be able to do something against Colorado. Right now, we're currently split 1-1.
Yeah.
We lose tomorrow, and tomorrow's a big game for Colorado. We lose tomorrow, they could take 3 or 4. We could be 17 out, Eric. What are we now?
Oh, no.
18
We're
out.
13 right now.
They'll be
18
out.
out.
If they lose the next two, they're 18 out.
So even if we split the next two, split the series, you realize each series we're falling a game back. We're
I know exactly, because when you're not winning series, you're going to continue to fall back. But
with less games to catch up in the season.
Exactly.
I wonder if the attitude around the Giants is the Giants staff, okay? The secretaries, the will call people, the management. We can get back in this. I think people are still thinking along those lines.
No
Eric.
way. That
I'm
would
still
be
thinking.
delusion.
I see people who do it here in the chat. So
that's if they're saying it in public, it's just they're doing it because it's their job. There's no way that they could be saying that with any kind of truth at all. If they really believe that stuff. This is. You know what though? We always got Tommies to go to. We always got Tommies.
Oh yeah,
to go. We always got Tommies.
They got cold Pepsi too.
Hey, that'll work too. There we go. Tommy's Mexican restaurant where they don't blow saves. They don't when the game is on the line, they get it done. Go check out Tommy's.
We got to get a picture with Lou. Look at that.
Look at that.
That looks good.
That's the latest stickers. I didn't get any feedback from everybody. I mailed them all out, so I don't never hurt anybody. But yeah.
Right
hey, I got a question to the chat. Who was here from the beginning? What do you guys think of the new theme song?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? They actually finally included me. I love it. Thank you, guys.
Nice. You bet. Yeah, it's taking a little bit of time. The guy who takes care of it, he's been busy, but we got it done, man. Sounds pretty good. I like it. It's not too bad.
No, it's catchy. It's catchy.
It's catchy.
So now we got two openers. Now we need another opener with Eric and Lou, and then no matter who comes on here, we'll be able to just fire it up.
Right?
Yeah.
Gotta get one with Chardal. Why not? Yeah, right. Jay says it's great. Jay likes it. What's up, Jay?
Thanks, Jay. Like the dog. Is that a
Hey, there's
poodle
Taco
or
Town.
is that a golden?
That
Taco
looks like
Town. Is that a golden, do you think?
no.
A
That
young
looks
golden?
like no. I don't.
Maybe a golden doodle?
Maybe.
I like it, Jay.
But yeah, there's Taco Town. I think you said he was at Tommy's, didn't you? Right?
He said he couldn't get in. It was too crowded Mexican night. You should have said, hey, I know Blue and Giant Sports Talk. I was at the bar. Next time, Taco Town.
Damn. You didn't talk to the right people, Taco Town.
You remember this, Eric?
What's up, Chardal?
I'm going to be singing a song for you today.
You don't have Terrible. to. It's up to you, man. Oh, my God. That was terrible. There was a whole lot of verses and not a whole lot of choruses going on in that song, man.
I thought the song was going to go forever if we hadn't just nipped it in the bud.
The video
Kept going back. Second verse, same as the first.
That's exactly what it was, dude. Oh, it was terrible, man. Oh yeah, how about that? Spain advanced today. They beat who the hell? Oh, Belgium. They beat Belgium. So tomorrow's going to be a good game. England versus Norway.
Okay, who cares? Giants tomorrow, Eric. You saw the pitching matchup. Do we win? Do we get lucky tomorrow?
I don't think not with Tyler Malley on the line. Come on, man. Come on. I have no faith when Tyler Malley is going to be pitching. One win? Come on. It's a Maltese-poo. So a Maltese poodle, Lou, is what that dog is.
A multi-poo.
All right.
Right on.
A multi-poo. That's sort of like our bullpen.
A multi-poo. Multi-poo.
I'm trying to think. So he played at LA, Miami. I mean, the pitcher's not bad. He just gives up a lot of hits.
Oh, Freeland's horrible. Look, the ball. Hey, it's an afternoon game. I think the ball's going to be flying all over the place.
But it's a lefty. You know how we do against lefties.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point. It is a lefty.
I'll. You know what?
I recant.
I'll play that line.
They'll probably bench Eldridge because we're going against a lefty.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want anybody to get shown up.
Yeah.
Swinging on the first pitch. Come on, get in there. Pull an Arraez. You can learn from Arraez how to hit.
I think that's more of the pitchers. You know, because again, they had the pitching change. I didn't see it. Did he go back, ask how the pitcher was? That's where, the manager put your arms around him and say, hey, listen, the pressure's on him. Take a pitch, relax, a deep breath. And what it was, he was ahead of it, sort of a weak grounder to second. But you know what? Hey, with the Giants 18 out, at least he's in these situations because next year he'll probably come through if there is a next year. 2028.
Eric, I hear the cock is crowing. Means I got to get out of here. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I know it's after 3 for Robert. It's after 2 for me. You guys can keep going if you want.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah, I know. Let's get the hell out of here. It's
Jeez,
time to get out of here.
I text Lou at 11. Dude, I'm in bed. Jeez. Good thing you don't play fantasy with us, Lou. Jesus.
All right, guys. Again, tune in tomorrow, 10 o'clock. I'll be here. I'm not sure if Glenn or Lou will be with us, but if they are, awesome. But we'll be going over the draft.
Well, I got to work. Lou needs his beauty sleep. I don't know what's going to happen. That's only
no worries.
10 hours.
It's all good. I'm not going to go.
Right,
like
right Lou?
Yeah, and we'll do I'll be around. But, the other thing tomorrow, another post-game show tomorrow, so probably about 3:30, 4-ish.
Somewhere around there, yeah. Yep. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out here late on this Friday night.
Now you want to take off?
No, you want to stick around? Go for it.
Oh, you said we were leaving. You're all excited to leave.
Well, I was, but I want to see what Chardal's got to say. He must be wound up tighter than a.
Hey, right on. We
haven't had him on for a while. He's spreading the love over on the other channels, so I want to see what he's got to say. You know what? I guarantee you, Eric, I swear to God, I'm going to nail this. He'll come on and say, I'm a big fan of Giant Sports Talk Live.
I'm sure you will.
I'm a big
I'm
fan of the
sure he
show.
will.
Big fan of Lou. Big fan of Eric. Big fan of Glenn. Not so much Eric, but I'm a big fan of Lou. I'm a big fan of Glenn.
Ha!
and I'll sing you a song, Eric. Come on, Shardall. Countdown's on. You got about 30 seconds. I'm getting the hell out of here. See, this is what he does. Can I join the show? And he's off somewhere else. You know that.
I know.
You know that.
It happens every time. It happens every time. He probably wasn't expecting it. Oh, don't do it. That's not him. I'm telling you.
No. I can't see who it
You should know.
Larry
You
is,
should
unless
understand.
I can see who it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
You've fallen for that for a couple of times.
we go. Whoop.
Yeah.
All right, no sign of Shardall. He's bowed out again. He asks, this is the thing. He doesn't ask for the thing. We put it up. He's the first guy who pops in. He asks for the link to come on the show, and then he goes missing in action like the bullpen.
Well, yeah, there you go. Let's get the hell out of here. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon.
There you go. All right, see you tomorrow for the see you tomorrow. Jeez.
Yep.
He's so
See you
talented.
guys.
Everybody's in line to get the guy. God.
Guys,
See you,
be good.
Lou.
We'll see you.
See you, Eric.
See you.
See you guys.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.